Sakamoto Days. This is Sakamoto Days, chapter 233. It is what it is. Last we left off with Sakamoto Days, we've had the Teen Titans of the Sakamoto universe facing off against the twins from the JCC. They were to a killing high school, and one of them is this loud and rambunctious girl with a minigun, and the other one is a more reserved brother who is actually the stronger of the two. After this guy shows his stuff, the kids start to think about like, whoa, I've encountered that insane skill level before. It reminds me of, and this older brother guy literally creates visages of like the order members, like the OG ones, and they're like, whoa, this guy reminds me of an actual order member. And the older brother asked them one more time. He said, I'll ask you one more time. Tell me where Sakamoto is, and then we'll leave you alone. And the sister starts yelling at him. Is like, no way. After it's our first assignment. You just want to wuss out after all this? And he's like, well, we can settle this amicably. And she's like, fuck that. Let's go ballistic. And, the older brother says that, we're not selling out our friend. And that's when the older brother gives a title drop. He's like, oh, well, it is what it is. All right. I forget these characters' names, unfortunately, because I haven't seen them in a while, but I do remember them. The girl with the rifle axe thing and the spear kid roll up and try to attack the brother, but he easily brushes them off, kicking both of them simultaneously. He kicks the other kid too, his younger sister's like, whoa, that's rude. He's like, don't be stupid. There's no friggin' etiquette to killing. The invisible guy tries to attack, but he manages to block that as well. He's like, nah, you got to erase your sounds too. And he just knocks him onto the floor. And the guy in the hat is like, whoa, not only does he not break a sweat when he fights, but his heart rate doesn't even change. The other guy, the brother is like, you guys are all of you are beasts. How can you come at me with that skill level? I'm always so scared when I fight. No matter how you train, and no matter how hard you train, when you die, it's over. And they're like, well, why are you an assassin then? And before he even answers, the little sister comes in with the minigun and breaks up the conversation. She shoots at the floor at them from above, but unfortunately, she misses everybody, but she destroys the floor that she's landing on, so she falls down to the next floor, which leads into a pool. And it's unfortunate for her because she cannot swim. And it's at that point, everybody goes down to jump the sister. And as they're about to start doing that, the brother comes in with a weapon. I don't know what this thing is called, but I've seen it before. It's just like a bludgeoning weapon of some sort. He just floats down into the pool, and he batter swings everybody out of the pool, which is pretty sick.
Yeah.
And
everyone.
Yeah. And he manages to save his little sister. He's like, couldn't you tell where he was from the bubbles? And she's like, I can't open my eyes underwater. And I'm like, honestly, same. And that's where the chapter ends. Josh, what did you think about Sakamoto Days chapter 233?
Oh man, this was a tough candidate for it's between this and another series, and I don't really know. I don't know. This was a really good chapter. I really, really like this. The older brother character, he's really chill, seems amicable. Just their goals don't seem that line, and like you said, it is what it is. I can respect that. I don't expect there to be a whole lot more depth to these two characters, so I would just take it as a pleasant surprise that there was more. So I don't think this isn't the best chapter of the week for me, but it was really good. and I want to see how this fight turns out because they are formidable, yo.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, Brian, what were your thoughts on Sakamoto Days?
This was a fun chapter, but I will say this is the second running series at this current juncture that is running with the trope uh siblings where the brother is the stronger one and the sister is the slightly weaker one.
What's the other one?
So Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so I don't know, just a little bit of an overused trope in the current runnings. Not a big fan of it, but I guess it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But the fights are pretty cool. I'm not the biggest fan of this guy, not gonna lie. I feel like it's just a little bit boring to me, but it is what it is.
It is. You just saying his catchphrase a whole lot.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Trying not to sound like a fucking Sakamoto Days hater. So
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like I wasn't particularly interested in these two at the start, but I don't know. I guess there is something just like likable about the brother that I'm like drawing myself to a little more as we learn about him. Because he's like chill, but not in a way where he's like, I'm not even trying. It's not like a
Yeah,
confidence
it's not
thing.
like that.
It's that he doesn't want to be there, and like not because he's like, oh, you guys are weak. He's just like, I don't want to fight anybody. I'm interested to see in their backstory. I think he's a cool character as well, and I'm excited to see how they keep fighting him. Somebody tells me that these guys are not going to die, and they'll probably switch over to good guy status. I feel like one of these new order guys kind of has to. So, if it's anyone, it's going to be them, especially since they've like gone out of the way to make them particularly likable, as opposed to the cop and the wrestler guy and the lady.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited to see where it goes, though. I think the action in this chapter has been pretty good as well. So, I'm sure this guy's gonna go fucking nuts as the chapter goes on, as he shows more of his strength.
Yeah. I mean, that last picture was so hard. I mean, there's a lot of nice shots, like the swing, the final the final page with him just standing there.
Yeah.
When he landed in the pool.
Yeah.
At first when he caught the dude, when he was invisible. And it's just like, like, bro, I have other senses too aside from sight.
Yeah.
I'm a serious assassin, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, it didn't come off like as pretentious to me. Just seems like someone that's maybe not fully committed to what he's doing, but
He's just stuck in the
committed
life.
to accomplishing it.
Mhm.
Yeah, not committed to the mission, but committed to accomplishing the task.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where it goes.
Me too.
Like, and I agree with you as far as I was not very interested with them when they first were shown. I thought they were going to be that annoying sibling, duo. But whatever, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.